All right, today I'm doing my surf and turf today with asparagus. So with garlic cheesy mashed potatoes. See, I also have regular onions, chopped green onions, peppers. I got my shrimp right here. I got my steak right here. Asparagus right here. I got my seasonings, cheese, butter, and only thing else you need is a minced garlic, beef bouillon, cayenne pepper, and garlic salt. And that's all you need for this recipe. It's real easy and simple. So if somebody wanna impress someone, you can easily do it. Because the longest thing that's gonna take to cook is the potatoes. So I already got my water boiling, we're on. So I put salt in it to make it boil faster. All right, I'm putting my potatoes in. All right, so while that's cooking, so while my potatoes are cooking right now, what I'm gonna do is get everything else ready to start cooking. What I'm about to do is saute my onions and peppers and everything. So I just cut my eye on. About to cut some butter up. Yeah, I'm also using some extra butter because I'm gonna make a little bit gravy from this butter. See, all right, my butter's just cooking down. So I forgot about my roux for my gravy. So I got 2 tablespoons of flour for that. And you're going to need a little bit water. And making the gravy from this is going to be real easy. So while that's melting down, I'm going to add my peppers, my onions, and my green onions. Make sure my onions is all separated pretty good. So I get a little bit salt and pepper mixture. And I just sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man. There you go. See, I believe that salt and pepper is one of the most natural seasonings that you can use, because there's a lot of stuff that people use that really can make your food taste just as good using the basic salt and pepper. So okay, while this is cooking right here, what I'm going to do is get out 1 beef bouillon. Move over my cheese. So to my flour right here, what I'm going to do is add 1 cup of cold water to it. Mix it up real good. So I added my cup of water to this flour. Get my beef bouillon. And just set it in here. It is not really going to dissolve all the way, but it's going to start breaking down some. All right, looking good. All right, about to stir up my sauteed vegetables I'm sauteing up. And by the time this meal is done, my potatoes should be real close to being done. So mixing them up don't take no time. There we go. See, okay, what I did was separated some of my onions from my peppers and green onions. So I do that because this is what's gonna go on top of the steak too. But I'm gonna use my onions right here to make my gravy. And for those who don't know how to make gravy, just sit back and watch because it's real easy. All right, my pan is on too for my steaks. I'm gonna let that get real hot. Set that right there. Because this stuff right here can get cluttered up real fast. Just always just try to keep stuff a little bit neat. See, okay, my butter done melt. So I'm just gonna add some salt and pepper to it. Shake it up like that a little bit. Mix it up. Let me move that right there real quick. That came out. So I'm gonna add my roux to it real slowly. All right, I'll mix it up first all the way again. And I'm gonna add my roux to it. All right, when it's like that, that's the perfect way that you want it. So you add more water to it. And it's seemed like that I'm making a little bit more than I expected, so I'm gonna add 2 more beef bouillons to it. All right, I got my 2 more beef bouillons to it. That's gonna give it color plus flavor too. All right, I'm gonna need some more water. So that's going to be done about the next 2 or 3 minutes. See, okay, my gravy's cooking. So my pan is ready for my steaks. So I'm about to season my steaks. So I want my pan like real hot, because that's gonna give it that seared flavor, like it's in all the flavors. All right. I got my steak seasoned. There you go. That's the sound you want to hear. All right, so let me stir this up a little bit. Wipe down some, and I'll be right back. See, okay, my gravy is almost done. It's real close. I think I gotta add just a little more water to it. Not too much. I'm about to cut this eye right here on low. Well, number 1. And I'm about to put this over here. All right, right there, going through this process. I'm about to cook these asparagus. I'm gonna turn up my eye. So I cut on my eye, put my butter on. Let that melt down. With that, grab a little bit of garlic salt. Put it in the pan like that. Get a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. So my butter done melted. Let's put my asparagus in. And you will need more butter to it. Asparagus don't take no time to cook. Alright, so I done flipped my steaks and everything. I'm about to get my side of the steak. Cook the steak to the way that you like it. Some people like it rare. Some people like it mid-rare. Some people like it medium. Some people like it mid-well. And some people like it all the way well. So, cook the steak to your liking. So I got my asparagus going. I'm about to add a little bit of water to it. It's real easy and simple. Cut my eye down some. So I take my steaks out to let them rest. You gotta let the steaks sit out some to rest because they're still going to be cooking. All right, what I'm about to do is my eye still is on a good temp. I throw some more butter in. Take a little more butter. Drain out the water from my shrimp. So I know that I didn't wash the pan. That's because I want the same seasoning from my steak to my shrimp. That's the way that I do it. All right, get the garlic salt. Pour that on it. And a little bit of cayenne. And stir it up. So I'm stirring up my asparagus. Look like they're almost done. They're real close to being done. Alright, I'm stirring up my shrimp. And make sure you don't overcook your shrimp, because that can be an easy thing to do. And then again, you don't have to cook your shrimp in the same sauces like this as your steak. But that's the way that I like it. Let me add just a little more seasoning to it. With a little bit of minced garlic, not too much. Alright, so while my shrimp is cooking, which is almost done, I add a tad bit more butter. So I'll put my peppers and stuff back in here. So if you want to, you can add a tad bit water. Alright, so these asparagus is done. So I'm about to put them right in here. Might as well just put all the flavors in together. Alright. Get that cooked real good. Stir up my gravy. And this dish is almost done. Basically, what I'm waiting on now is, like I said, my potatoes. See, okay, my shrimp and everything is done. Stir it up a little bit more. That's the way I want it. Cut my eye off. So I'm gonna add just a little more water to my gravy. So these are my steaks right here. I'm gonna set it right here. Set this right here. And my potatoes are real close. See, okay, my potatoes are done. So I drained them. So I'm about to put my butter in. My milk in. Pepper. A little bit of salt. And this is garlic mashed potatoes, so more garlic salt. And just mix it up. All right. I think I'm gonna need, see, a little bit more milk. So I added more milk to it. I tasted it, so I'm gonna need some more garlic salt. Mix that in, and I'll be back to fix everything up. So I got my potatoes done. Just got to add my cheese to it. So I just mix it up.